So, welcome to your sneak peek for the top performers in the internet space for real estate investors. We're going to start right here because obviously you're going to want to know how to find motivated sellers and motivated buyers um, using the different methods that you can use on the internet. So, this is the average monthly search, and by far, we buy houses at 8,100 searches per month. People are using We Buy Houses to find motivated sellers. You can look at these keywords right here and employ the same method we're about to show you for all of these keywords, but why not rank well for what people are searching for? You know, if people want to find a motivated seller, they're using We Buy Houses. So when you go to We Buy Houses, these are the top paid ads, these are the top organic ads. So let's start at the top of the list. And we're going to start with their SEO. So how are people doing on their SEO? So they get a D. So we're just gonna show you an overview. We're not gonna go into too much detail what these things mean. We just want to show you how the tool works. So this is our SEO page report tool. So this is just for the page. So you got critical factors, high relevance factors, moderate, low relevance, and optional factors. They show you what you're missing and what you're doing well on. So when you're building your website, all you got to do is type in the keyword that you're trying to rank for and then type in the URL and it'll show you what you need to work on. You know what I mean? So you need to avoid self cannibalization. What is that? You can read more and it'll tell you what to do. So we're not going to get into the details because we have a lot of ground to cover for this video, but we just want you to know that the top of the list got a D. How is that possible? Because they paid for it. So even if you have a D on your as an SEO score, you can still be at the top of the list. Let's look at one more. Off of the top, I can tell you that they're going to have a worse SEO score because look at this long URL. Let's do this one first. I guarantee you it's going to be shorter after I type. You see how short this is? But if you go straight from Google, it'll be this long thing. So this is hurting them. So let's do the long URL. This is from Google. So Google gave it an F, 1 out of 4 on the critical factors. See what I'm saying? 3 out of 7 in the high relevance. So they're not doing too well with their SEO. If we type in the shorter URL, they'll probably do a little bit better. They'll probably get a 2 out of 4. Yeah. So now you can see they're doing a little bit better. This is short things. If they figure out how to make Google go straight to that short URL, they'll be doing better. Just like you go from here and it's just short URL. You know what I mean? Simple things like that. So it's a good idea to use this tool to figure out how you're measuring up against the competition. We've done enough paid ads, so let's use an organic ad. You can tell basically if it's paid because it'll say ad. So we'll do We Buy Houses, Sell Home for Cash. This is the page title, so obviously they're ranking well for that, and this is their URL. So let's see how they do. WeBuyHouses.com. Apparently, I mean, obviously they would, so they get an A. So they're hitting, you see how these 4 out of 4, 7 out of 7, 9 out of 9, 11 out of 11. See, they're hitting on everything that they really need to hit on. They really don't start missing things until you get way down into the optionals. And they're like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So they get an A. You know what I mean? So if you find some a company that has an A on their SEO, let's study them. Let's see what they're doing. Let's go through their website. Let's see what's working, what's not. They have a homepage. They have a page where you can buy, where you can sell, contact them, and learn more about them. So they have a little blog type of thing. So this is good. So you can learn from them. When you're building your business, you can learn from them. You know what I mean? Let's see somebody else. Apparently, obviously they're gonna have an A because this is organic. They're probably gonna have an A too. Let's see how they're doing. So this is Express Home Buyers. And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go into all of these websites. See, they have an A as well. They're not hitting perfectly on everything, but as far as their critical and their high relevance factors, 4 out of 4, 7 out of 7. In the moderate, 8 out of 9. Low relevance, 10 out of 11. Optional, 5 out of 5. So they're doing good as well. So you look. Okay, that's the chat now. This is good too. I like the live chat feature. Live chat increases conversions, increases engagement. You definitely want to use a live chat feature if it's at all possible for you. So We Buy Houses DC. They have a little something about what they're doing. They have a video. They got an offer. They got an opt-in right here. And they got a list of these neighborhoods. This is very critical. If you can have some site listings for per area, let's see what happens if we click on one of these. And then it just goes into Bloomington. So this is why they're ranking so high. That's major. That's absolutely major. When you can go into the specific and look, they're in all these different states. So they're going to have a good listing. So you got to notice what these people are doing. Free resources is probably going to be the blog. Yep, so they have blogs right here. So you're going to want to have a blog. So this is how you can kind of learn what people are doing in the industry. Again, this is a sneak peek, which is not a in-depth market study, which we will do for our clients. But right now, we're just giving you a sneak peek. We'll do one more. Let's go down a little bit because I want to show you guys how wide open this thing is. Okay, so let's go down 1, 2, 3. I'll just go down 4, and let's see if we're still at an A. If it's at an A, we'll go to the next one. See, we're already at a D. You know what I mean? We only went down 4 spaces. Okay, these are the people that we just saw with the blog and the different sites for the different cities. Went down 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, we already at a D. People are not using broad keywords usage in the page title. You know what I'm saying? But they're still ranking on the page. That's still a high ranking. You know what I mean? So if you can get an A on your SEO, you're going to be way ahead of the game. All right. So let's do real quick. Let's do the cash buyers. Because you're going to want to rank for both of these, right? Let's do REO properties. So REO properties, okay. Again, we have our 4 paid ads. So obviously auction.com is at the top. Well-known business. They'll probably have an SEO because they probably have professional people. So I doubt they have anything other than an A. Let's just use the short one. That long URL didn't even show up. And we're doing this for what? REO property. Property or properties? Properties, plural. So boom. See how we measure up. So they got an F. You see, you never know. They just have a lot of money to put towards their marketing. They're spending a lot of money to get the top listing for REO properties. But their SEO is an F. Let's see what they're doing wrong. They're missing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? It's not accessible to the engines. They don't have broad keyword usage in the document. And again, this doesn't mean that their SEO is bad. They just mean that it's bad for REO properties, which is the top keyword for cash buyers. That's all that means. They got an F. All right, so we'll go to the next one. And what this shows you is it's important to have good SEO. It's important to have good marketing, and it's important to have a budget to get you ranked high. So let's look at these people. Let's see if the tool will take this long URL. I know it's not gonna like it. Okay, 2 out of 4. So they got an F, but they're a little bit better. You know what I mean? So it shows you that the auction.com probably paid a little bit more for their SEO. I mean for their ranking, and they're actually not that bad. If you have an F, that doesn't mean you're terrible. You know what I mean? It just means you gotta hit. They just had to find broad. They just had to have more keyword usage in their document if they want to rank for REO properties. They need more usage in the page title if they want to rank for REO properties. So the main thing that I want y'all to understand is you have to figure out what keywords people are using to search for whatever it is that you're selling them, whether it's a product or a service. That will go right here in your keyword. So when you're building a website, you can't just throw anything together and see if it sounds good, if it's grammatically correct. I mean, that's important. But your content is all about ranking in Google. You know what I mean? It should already be assumed that you have a good product, you have a good service that you want to get out to the people. You just have to structure your website in a way where it's going to rank higher. So you have to structure your website to rank well in the SEO, in the Google rankings for specific keywords. And this keyword is the highest for the cash buyers, and they're getting. So one thing that I would focus on for your marketing plan is if you want to find cash buyers, you might want to start utilizing some of these keywords and start optimizing your website for some of these keywords because it's clearly something that people are not tapping into. And it's obviously a space where the banks are dominating this industry. They're dominating this keyword. But you can easily, with paid ads, with an organic SEO and a good marketing plan and a lot of social media, you can rank high and get your cash buyer list up too. You know what I mean? It's just people are not using this tactic to find cash buyers, so it's less competition. That's all that means. Yelp is another resource that real estate investors are not really utilizing real well, as far as I can see. It's mainly for real estate agents. So Rockville, Maryland, this is near where I am. So again, you can have paid ads or organic ads, and the thing about Yelp, it's not going to be the same thing every time. So if we do real estate investor, it won't be the same lady. But it's pretty good, you know what I mean? I've seen the black lady, I've seen her twice. This is my first time seeing them. So you can pay to get an ad. And again, like I said, they might have rules against real estate investors. But I mean, it's in the search, so maybe not. But they're not utilizing it. But for this alone, I'm going to just show you one example. For this alone, you'll want to be on Yelp if at all possible. Put your business address, your phone number, and your website, and people can contact you from Yelp. So you don't want to close that avenue as far as potential business. She got 20 photos. I guess these are houses. Let's see if she tells us. That's from the business owner. Hanging out. Congratulations on your first home. So she just has pictures of the home. Then she has inside the homes. So this isn't bad at all. You know what I mean? I wouldn't spend that much time talking about Yelp. It's just an avenue that you might want to utilize as far as a real estate investor. Like I said, for no other reason, it's because you want to be congruent across the internet with all your information, especially your address and your phone number. You want to have that on Google. You want to have that on Yahoo. You want to have it on Yelp. You want to have it on Bing. You want to have it on YellowPages.com. As many places as you can. You want to be out there. You know what I mean? So we're not going to spend that much time on Yelp, but I did want to address that. Now I'm going to use another tool that we like to use, the Facebook lead capture. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in real estate investor. And, again, if this is you, you could go through his website. You see he has a live chat. That's always good. I want to take a look at his Facebook. Let's see what his Facebook page looks like. So he has his logo. He has a nice cover photo. And it tells you his services. He can invest in property. He has property sales and he does property management. He has 90 reviews, so he has a lot of reviews, so that's good. And here's his photos. Let's take a look at his photos. Because you want to go through people's photo albums, see what type of photos they're using. So he has an inspirational photo right here. Things that are difficult to do by yourself. So that's pretty good. You don't want to be by yourself. You need some help, whatever. Another motivational quote. So he has a lot of motivational things. Today I get to talk to the love of my life, residential real estate. So he's using some humor. Things you didn't learn in real estate school. Talking about basically you got to go out here and, you learn by doing. So he has a lot of motivational stuff. So you want to kind of just look at to see if he has any videos. So he has an animated video right here. So that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So when you're putting your marketing plan together, you're going to want to have some type of video. These animated videos, they work well. You know what I mean? It'd also be good to have a real video. See, this is where they did a cash, they did a giveaway. Probably so. With dinner for two. Really excited, but all the names in there. Chill out. I can tell you what they already did. They probably did a free free giveaway, and basically to be eligible to get the prize, whatever they're giving away. Let's see, it's a dinner for two. So they probably paid for the dinner too, and they probably got a lot of emails for their email list. They probably said just put your name and email or like and share the page or whatever to be eligible to enter the contest. And then they did a live drawing. So that's always good. So one thing that you can do to get more followers, one thing that you can do to get more engagement on your Facebook, on your Twitter, whatever, is to do a giveaway. You're definitely going to do a giveaway. So if people are following you for real estate, you might want to have a list of some houses. You might want to have a blog that will help them with their real estate business. But you'll have something that you'll give away. You know what I mean? Maybe it's $100 credit for Facebook ads. Something that real estate investors really going to want. You know what I mean? And so basically, you get all their information, and your list, you'll have people commenting, engaging, whatever you want to do. If you want to get more comments, say comment on 3 of my posts to be eligible for the contest, or like, share, and comment this post right here to be eligible for the contest. And people will go out there and they'll do it just to win the free $100 credit for the Facebook ad or the list of the houses, whatever they want to get for free. It doesn't take them but 2-3 minutes or 30 seconds to do whatever you're going to ask them to do, and they're not coming out of pocket, so it don't hurt them. So that's a good way to get a lot of engagement and a good way to get a lot of followers and everything like that to your Facebook page or whatever. So that's one thing I want to look at. So here's another resource for you, BuzzSumo. We're gonna do goodness, real estate investor, and we're gonna do influencers. So this shows you, how many Twitter followers that they have. You know what I mean? Their retweet ratio, reply ratio. So this person has 19.6. It's a lot less than 15.6, but they're only going to reply to you 5% of the time, or the 5% of the people. He's going to respond to you about 40% of the time. So if you want to find somebody that's going to endorse your stuff and work with you and he already has a follower and you want to get some backlinks that's really going to help boost your SEO, you might want to work with an influencer like this. So basically, let's see what he's doing. He's doing #1 real estate podcast on iTunes and active real estate. So we definitely want to see what he got going on. So this is Twitter. Let's go ahead and follow him real quick. All right. So this is his page, you know what I mean? And again, you're just going to study him. You're going to see what he does. So again, you can look at the photos because you want to have an idea of the content marketing. What are people using for their content marketing? So they got these motivational comments. Well done, Brandon. You officially kicked my butt into gear. I listened to your podcast while driving to Atlanta, taking notes with a pen and paper while driving in odd 75 traffic, but it definitely worked. So, he got a testimonial. And you can do stuff like this with Canva. He has a nice little background. Alone we can do so little. Together we could do so much. Helen Keller. So he got a lot of motivational stuff. Got his family. People get to know him every now and again. So it's good to have a nice mix. The other testimonial, he highlighted, I made my goals and business plan and have officially became a real estate investor, closing on my first rental property, a duplex in Garfield Heights, Ohio in October. So, you're gonna want to put, if you have some testimonials, use them. You know what I mean? Then he has pictures of stuff that he's doing. You got your family on there. So this is some stuff that they want that he's doing with his pictures. One thing that you want to pay close attention to is if they're an influencer in your industry, who are they following and why? It might be a friend, it might be a business associate. This guy's a real estate investor. This guy's a reader. You might come across somebody, self-improvement author. You might come across some, here we go, freelance music publicist, Sirius XM host. So you can find people that have a lot of influence in their different industries. I help ambitious online entrepreneurs flourish with Facebook ads. So she does Facebook ads. So you can find a lot of people, because that'll be useful to your business. Maybe you want to start a podcast to increase followers. And so you want to look at sort of the people that they're looking at, and you might want to contact them. And, this is stuff that you do with your social media management. This is what we'll be doing for you if you decide to use us. You know what I mean? But this is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if you find somebody that's popular in your industry, you're going to find some people that's going to be valuable to your business because they're going to be following people for a reason. You know what I mean? There's a method to their madness. Started a few businesses. All these people look like they got something going on. You know what I mean? They're going to be big time people. Broadcaster, writer, reader. You know what I mean? New York Times. You see what I'm saying? If you have an article, if you have a blog, if you can get somebody like this to retweet your stuff, that could be big for your business. So this is kind of how you do it. Now let's go back to somebody like this. All right, he has 62.8 thousand followers, never gets back at you, but he's doing something right with his Twitter because he has 62.8 thousand followers. So let's look and see what he got going on. This is the property hustler, professional real estate investor, master hypnotist, entrepreneur, certified probate real estate specialist from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right, so he's posting. Here's what 400K buys in Philly right now. Handsome Northern Liberty. So he basically got his properties up here. You know what I mean? So he's well known. Let's look at his website to see what he's doing. Because, well, once you go to their website, you can go to their Twitter, you can go to their Facebook. So this is his website, Real Philadelphia Wholesale List. This right here, it comes up on a timer. So that was like 2 or 3 seconds. As soon as we hit the website, he has an opt-in page. So that's on you on whether you were going to do it or not. You will put your name, email, and your phone number if you want to get notified first on the new market properties as they become available. So it's a good way to get your email list up. He has another way. Any information below so that you can get immediate access to our list. So he really wants, he's basically just getting information. Let's see what else he has going on. So he got listings. So these are the different listings. Both of them are sold. So I guess you can't look at any that are available. But you can see, let me see what you can see if you click on it. Yeah, it just shows you, okay, here's the gallery. Not very user friendly, shows the slides, so you can see the listings like that. I don't like how he has that set up. Fast response form, sell your home fast, absolutely no cost to you. Following is fast. Okay, so boom, you just put in your email, you put in all your information. He probably should have an address, but maybe there's a reason why he's not getting the address. If you do an address, you can go ahead and put it into your deal analyzer or just plug it into the Mayo formula and you can give them a cash offer. Earn extra cash by sending us referrals. Okay, boom. So he's like, yeah, well, if we buy the house, we'll pay you $250 just for providing the lead. So that's his bird dog fee. So boom, he has earned some extra cash. About us, contact us. You know what I mean? He's not really doing a lot, and then he has. Let's see how good his blog is. So he has a lot of blogs. You can subscribe to the blogs. He got his Twitter account follower. He has recent posts. Real estate investor part B. How to sell your property before you buy the property. So he has a lot of information, a lot of blogs that real estate investors might want to that might find valuable. So that's good. You know what I mean? I would do more with the About Us page. I would definitely have another picture on About Us, and I would definitely have some more information. I would make it a lot more fun. I would have more videos. Maybe he have a video right here explaining his process, how you can get cash or whatever. Um, but he's obviously doing something right because he got all these followers. Let's see who he's following. So again, you can, if you're in Philly, these are multifamily unit financing and investments, cleaning. So I guess that's they clean houses or whatever. So that could be valuable for an investor. Cash for your house. And most of these people are title search. Most of these people are probably going to be on his power team. So if you're a Philly investor, you might want to follow the people he follows or go through his followers and see, oh, I need a good real estate agent to work with that's, real estate investor friendly. Probably one of these because they working with this guy. You know what I mean? You can find an appraiser. You know what I'm saying? So look at the people, follow the people that they follow, or just go through the people, go through their follower list and see if you can find anybody that's useful for you. But again, this is on BuzzSumo. I'm on the free version just to show you that you can find influencers in your area based on your keyword with BuzzSumo pretty quick. They also have content research. So if you want to do, let's just stay with the same thing. So if you want to have content on motivated sellers, you can just find 3 negotiating tactics for dealing with motivated sellers, cash buyers, or loss mitigators. You know what I mean? Click on it and it'll take you straight to the resource. You can read it and basically put it in your own words. Add what you think is, take what you think is useful, discard what you think is useless, and add what is essentially your own. You know what I mean? You might find out, okay, who is REI Club, the Real Estate Investment Club. You know what I mean? I've seen them all over. So you can start following them. You can learn from them. Last thing I wanted to show y'all is YouTube and the video marketing. Okay, so here we are in YouTube. And another quick tip I got for you. If you want to get some good information on YouTube, just do the whatever you're searching for dash topic, and it'll show you the top people in that category that have YouTube channels. So here we are, same guy, just to show you this. This is working. If you're doing real estate investing, you probably heard of Bigger Pockets, so it's no surprise that these people have a lot of followers. This is him on his podcast. We just saw him on Twitter. So this is an extension, vidIQ. It's free. We have the paid version, but the free one works just fine. Everything I'm gonna show you today, you can do with your free version. So basically, you want to look at YouTube channels. This is the vidIQ score. This is how many views per hour. This is how many views period. This is how much he's earned this month on this video. He has 134 daily subscribers, 124,000 subscribers. So it shows you just some information about, how he's doing it. He has 183 Facebook engagements, 13 LinkedIn. It shows you his likes and comments, how many he's getting, his ratio. And what's really useful to you is the video tags and the channel tags. Now, he already has a big following, so it doesn't really matter what he uses probably. But, let's say you wanted to do, I'll do another box and come back to that. Let's say that you wanted to rank well on YouTube for finding motivated seller. Okay, so this guy popped up first. So what did he do? That was so amazing. This is the formula. 15 ways to find motivated sellers for free. His name, Freedom Investing Academy, how to find motivated sellers, real estate investing. These are the tags that he uses. These are the channel tags that he uses. And let's look and see how many times he uses motivated sellers. So motivated sellers in his title, Freedom Investing Academy. He reinforced his channel name. Motivated sellers, that's number 3. Number 4, his other real, So he's ranked really well for finding motivated sellers, and he's showing you on his This is also his thumbnail. So he's showing you the different sources. You can, wholesalers, newspaper ads, HUD properties, MLS lending, expired listings, property management companies, public records, YouTube. These are the different ways you can find motivated sellers. So, watch this video and get ideas for how he's using it. You know what I mean? He's ranking real well for this. And YouTube works the same way as Google. You know what I mean? You can type in whatever you want to list, whatever you want to rank for, whatever you want your video to rank for, and you can work on that. Your thumbnail. Let's look at his. Let's go back. Let's look at some channels and see how they're set up. So here's the cover. Here's the logo, and you always want to have a intro video. So this is their intro video. I guess this is their featured videos. This is their podcast, and now this is what your YouTube videos need to look like. This is what a thumbnail looks like. You want your keywords to be in your thumbnail. 12 reasons why I love rental properties. So you can bet that this is all about rental properties. Let's count and see how many times we find rental properties. So it was on his thumbnail. Rental properties. Rental properties. And if you go, and let's see right here. Rental property. Rentals. Buying real estate. Investing. Real estate investing. You can see what he's doing. REO, mortgage. You know what I mean? So what are the top people in the industry using? And if you want to copy that, you can just press this button and it'll copy, and you can paste it when you do your videos. And the thing that will be good for him is there's 84 comments, and probably somewhere in the comment it says something about rental properties, renting properties. You know what I'm saying? If it's in the comment section, that's also very, very, very good for you. Pay their rent. If you're talking about renting, they're talking about it, then the content in the comment section is relevant to your video, then you're gonna get a good score. But sure, I'll do another video on vidIQ and how you can utilize the data. This is just, again, just scraping the surface, scratching the surface rather, and just showing you what people are doing. It's kind of an overview. I apologize, it kind of got kind of long, but I did want to show you guys what some of the top people are doing in your industry in the internet space and how they're utilizing the tools on social media, on the internet to drive their real estate business. But I hope y'all got a lot from this video. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.